Tomb Raider Underworld Review. So far we can reveal that she can mantle onto ledges, melee kick to attack, wall kick from perch, free climb on concave and convex surfaces, split target even on perch, can pick up poles and use as a weapon, can use poles picked up to slot into holes and climb, swing or balance, run with objects she has picked up, sticky grenades which can be used on still or moving targets, glances at defeated foe as she runs by them, a new sprint move, different running stance when she's carrying objects, can balance on beams but can also slip off if they become wet and slippery. She can cartwheel. That's why they needed an Olympic gymnast. Wall kicks. Her personal light source is back. Shimmy is much smoother. Lara is able to climb around corners more smoothly. There is also a new free climb technique, a new reach move. She is able to swan dive and shoot, and can exert force using grapple. Now that's quite an impressive subset of animations, and we are led to believe Lara still has to undergo more tweaking. Wow. All these moves should really help Lara move closer to Crystal's goal for her to become fully grounded in her new, fully persistent environment. The demo begins at level 4, Chiapas, Mexico. Rain is pouring, lightning flashes and the clouds flow with ease across the thunderous sky. The atmosphere created is breathtaking. The trees blow, bowing to the stormy winds, and with the use of dynamic light maps, the spherical dynamics cast realistic shadows and shading, allowing Lara to become even more credible. If she's running through undergrowth, she will push it aside with her arms. If she is carrying an object, then she will just use one arm. Behaviour in the game is emergent, so plays out differently each time. Rain is volumetric and debris is persistent. Defeated foes are also fully persistent, so mapping is greatly assisted. Beautiful shafts of light enhance this already stunning environment, and they've even added a new shader system so water runs down walls. Each level will have its own weather system, and if Mexico was anything to gauge this by, we will have much to look forward to. The graphics are totally awesome. You really do feel as though you are there, and we're told that what we saw was only 50% completed. The visual language of Grapple remains the same, though pulled back somewhat to make it less obvious and fit into the landscapes. This aspect should make our hardcore raiders very happy. Another change will be to the adrenaline dodge. Though still evident, it's not finalised as to what the changes will be. There is also still a question as to whether health packs will appear, so it will be interesting to see how Crystal designed to keep Lara fit and healthy. Tomb Raider has never concentrated on being a shoot-'em-up game, though combat has always been conspicuous. All levels have been created to contain a healthy balance of aspiration, navigation and combat. Crystal decided there will be epic multi-stage puzzles with various levels to them. All puzzles are very important this time round, though it will no longer be vital that you complete them in a certain order to finish the level. What you must remember though is the actions you do greatly affect each level. There will also be many options as to how you can finish a level. Crystal travelled to Mexico and researched its mythological aspects, and though the storyline has not yet been released, we have been told a few gaps from the past adventures will be filled. And who will Lara meet in these levels? Well, the demo did introduce us to an alarming little critter. Not very large in size, but it will pursue Lara even up walls. Now there's a new challenge. As for other new enemies, well, you'll just have to wait a little longer to find out about those. This is, after all, your starter. You always have to have something for main course and dessert, don't you? We can confirm that Underworld will have much greater length of gameplay than Legend, though no one is spilling the beans on what that will be just yet. Though the game spec hasn't been released, it is rumoured to be at a higher level, and DirectX isn't finalised just yet. So sorry, no answers on that one at this time. Not really much more to tell, other than Zip and Alistair will return, but not in such a high profile. Croft Manor will also feature, and we'll get to see the return of Lara's beloved motorbike, which will have a dual purpose to be revealed later. The musical score and sound effects also add greatly to the game's atmosphere. Rules is back on board, but this time is directing. And what of Toby? Well, he has been heavily involved in the storyline, and is also in charge of all of the cutscenes within the game. Finally, we did get to view a work in progress, the Underworld logo. Though unfinished, it was beautiful, and I do hope they decide to go with this version. Only time will tell. Crystal's philosophy with this recent adventure has become, what can Lara do? But I think after seeing the demo, I want to say, what can't she do? We certainly do have something very special to look forward to. With many thanks to the team at Eidos for your kind invitation and cooperation. Now, we just have to wait for the release of the next information, which I know will leave us breathless. So, has this made you hungry for more?